Yesterday, the Supreme Court finally ruled on Obamacare. There were two major decisions in the ruling. The first involved an expansion of Medicaid. The Affordable Care Act, which is the legal name for Obamacare, put forth an expansion of Medicaid up to, I believe, 133% of the poverty level. And states that did not comply with this expansion would lose federal funding. The Supreme Court denied that and said the government could not deny the states funding for Medicaid. And what that essentially means is that most poor states with budget problems will not expand Medicaid to cover more people. Now, the second major ruling was on the individual mandate, which states citizens must buy insurance or pay a fee. The Obama administration used the Commerce Clause, which is a part of the Constitution that says Congress has the right to regulate commerce, to back up the mandate. The Supreme Court struck that down. They said the Commerce Clause does not give the government the right to regulate people from cradle to the grave, essentially. And that led news outlets like Fox News and CNN to declare the mandate dead, defeated, turned down. And they were wrong. Chief Justice John Roberts joined the four liberal members of the Supreme Court in upholding the mandate by declaring it as a tax. And if you look at it literally, it is a tax. It's an emergency room tax. In this country, emergency rooms cannot turn you away. They have to fix you. They have to help you. And that, if you can't pay, the taxpayers pick up the tab. So that is what the mandate does. It says if you don't have insurance, you have to pay this tax. Now, why the Obama administration did not call it a tax. As a matter of fact, they came out specifically and said it was not a tax. And they're still saying that now, even after the ruling. But there's political reasons for that. Tax, the word tax, is the true third rail of politics these days, even more so than Social Security. Any talk of raising taxes is going to lose you votes, unless it's taxes on the rich, which are okay by most people, as the polls show. So the Obama administration did not call it a tax. They called it a fee. Chief Justice John Roberts disagreed. Did the Supreme Court make the right legal decision? I believe they did, because the fee is a tax. Let's call it what it is. We're arguing semantics at this point because of the political implications of the word tax. If any time you declare you're going to make a new tax or raise a tax, there's public outcry. And the end of discrimination on pre-existing conditions could not go forward without a mandate. So legally, I believe it's on steady ground. Now, as to whether Obamacare is actual good policy, I believe we will not know that until the law actually goes into full effect in 2014. We have to see how much it's going to cost, because at the base of Obamacare is not just the mandate, it's providing subsidies for people to buy private insurance. This is a market solution that Republicans claim to want. It is a Republican plan from the early 90s, I believe, drawn up by the Heritage Foundation. Democrats generally want single-payer system, which is like what Canada has. The government is the insurance company. You pay a tax, you pay taxes, and they provide your insurance, essentially. So this is the market-based solution Republicans claim to want. This is the free market at work, all private insurance. We'll have to see how that works. I have my doubts about whether it can work or not, but I'm not going to call it until we see it. It's too big. It's too unknown at this point. We'll have to see how it works out. But let me know what you think. Is Obamacare good, bad? If not, if you don't like Obamacare, what would you like to see in its place? Single payer? Would you like everything to stay as it is? Let me know in a comment or a video response how you feel about the ruling and where American healthcare should go from here.